Previously, we hit Beer O'Clock Hill with Chris from All Terrain Action and our Chinese sharks. It wasn't a clean run. The rigs took a few hits, especially Chris's. The next day, we brought them into the shop to take a closer look at the sharks' weak spots. Let's see what we can find.
So this guy's trying to make excuses of why he kept sending it after there was steam coming up, because he couldn't tell. He was in the car, and the first time he went up, there was so much water when it hit the radiator, it created steam. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And
remember
it fogged the windscreen, yeah?
Yeah, because I was coming back and I said, oh, how bad's the radiator? That's what I said in the first attempt. And I think Lucas was Lucas or someone on the hill was saying, oh no, it's just the water from the puddle that I brought up. So when I did that last attempt and I had steam kind of developing, I thought it was the same thing because I went through the puddle again hard. It was only until you said, Chris, the engine, that I've come off and gone, all right, well, better go back down.
There you go.
But it's not an excuse. It's just I'm just saying that that's the reason I didn't come off the power. I didn't realise that.
I guess also
Anyway,
it's a bit harder to see.
That's all right. Okay, so Sammy's getting the car on the hoist after Beer O'Clock Hill. This is why you're meant to run 3 brackets on a 270 awning, because of all that weight on 2 brackets is just stresses it out. So yes, anyway, so that's why you can put three brackets on here, and I should have had 3 brackets. However, I didn't have time because I was trying to put it on by myself the day before we were leaving. Anyway, so 3 brackets for the awning, that's a must, and we're gonna get it up on the hoist. Have a look if I've done any damage underneath. So far from the flex track, all right, the Mickey Thompson flex track, I've bent this rear bar, which is very, very common, especially for a long wheelbase car like this. So I've popped that parking sensor out, which is not a big deal. We will make a rear bar for this now, all right? The good thing is this tow bar protects the rear bar quite well. It just doesn't protect the side because it obviously stops here. So that's where I've picked up the side. Anyway, so that's what I've done on the rear. Let's have a look at the front. So I'm just having a look if I've done any damage too. Looking at it, it all looks pretty good. All looks pretty good. So those do normally sit on an angle like that, okay, which they still are. And this is where this metal bit here, this steel bit here, where the bash plate mounts to, is where it's gone up on his car. On Chris's from All Terrain Action, he's bent that steel plate up, which will pull his car apart and have a look. We haven't got Chris's car on the hoist yet. We'll jam this light in here without dropping it on my head. That is obviously the bottom of the radiator, yeah?
Yeah.
So that's where you've done your radiator.
Yeah.
And if you have a look here, come here, see this? That is steel that's mounted to the chassis. So it's bolted. It's not bolted, it's welded.
Yeah,
so it's one piece, yeah? It's part of the only bit of the recovery points that can be removed is these 2 bolts here, okay? Not the recovery, I would call it a tie down point, transport point. So that can be removed, however, this can't. This is a steel plate. So no matter what I'm trying to say here is, a bash plate isn't going to make a difference because the bash plate's still going to mount to this, and that's what you literally bashed into it, which is pretty strong. It's solid.
Yeah.
And for you to move that, it must have taken quite a shunt. So that runs through there to protect the good old radiator. However, you've bent that. That's what we're going to have to fix, and then obviously you've come into your crumple zone up here. So they're designed to fold back here.
Has come in, see where that cut is?
Yeah.
That hole doesn't exist on mine.
Well, see how they've put these here?
Yeah.
It's similar to what we do with our bull bars. We make it like a folding point for ADR. So that's literally what's folded on your car.
Well, I actually just realised my one doesn't have that hole, so that's where it's crumpled.
Yep.
Between these 2 points here, it's just
Yep.
pushed in.
That's
and
it.
It could have probably on this side too, but won't know till it's up on the hoist.
Just so everyone knows, everything back from here is good. So everything back from there, because that's designed to crumble and it's taken quite a shunt from here. So no matter what bash plate you put on here, you couldn't have saved the day, unfortunately. But what could have saved the day is bigger tyres and a lift maybe.
Definitely a lift.
Because this is just ploughed into the ground. Yeah, you want more clearance. And I mean, just wait. Everyone's talking about this gap here, yeah, and all the dirt goes in here. Let's have a look how much dirt's in here. Oh look, there's not that much dirt in here. What is everyone worried about? Look at it, this is normal. That's where we've gone wrong.
That's what I'm saying to you. Mine is heaps more higher than you think. So I'm hoping that sump.
No, it's all right. I can see it's all right, I think.
Ooh.
Can I take this off?
Yeah,
Your sump's clear, man, by like about 2 mil.
Really?
Yeah, 2 mil of
Oh,
clearance.
lucky then. There.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's the damage. All right, so I don't know if you can see in there. It's pretty hectic. But anyway, it's bent this whole plate up and nearly taken out the sump.
Watch your eyes.
Very, very close. We're going to get Sammy to pull the bottom off. His little Milwaukee hasn't got the balls, so you need to get mine, bro.
The battery is flat, you can tell. Show it to the camera. The battery is flat.
It's because you buy this shit. Ah, here we go. Now we got the big one. Let's go. I don't even know you can get that bolt. That's so mangled.
Oh, yeah.
Hammer.
Brand new!
How do you talk to your employees like that, Byron?
Did I hurt your feelings again?
All the time.
I have to
Try,
make
you can't down on Australian Action and work for us down in Victoria, mate.
Sorry.
Have a sea change.
You're gonna move to Victoria?
I'll send you a wall. I'll send you a wall. Let me know how that goes. We'll swap workers for a month.
See, now that gap is a real problem.
You got a light there?
Yeah.
Look at my 2 holes of my crumple right now.
You want me to look at your hole? See the hole?
Actually, it's one big hole now.
Yeah, right. I see that.
Yeah, because it had 1, 2, and the hole there. That's where it's. That's obviously. What
Okay,
they
see
make
the hole?
to
Look
crumple
at
it.
that. So, that is creased right there. If you can see, that's where the crumple zone's literally sandwiched. Normally a hole right here. So that's gone.
I cannot believe my sump survived that.
Yeah, it's still sweet.
That's
Didn't even get touched, just.
Like, that's actually contacted just off the back plate there.
All right, so we need to bend this back out because that's from the Mickey Thompson test track. Look at this. Looks mint now. That's fixed, we just need to fix this side. These are plastic welded on here, so on the tanks and that, they're all double-sided tape. However, these are plastic welded. So we're gonna have to stick that back on once we fix this up. Let's go, Sammy. And we're gonna get out of here because I gotta drive to Coffs Harbour for more four-wheel driving now. How you do? Very nice. Just go down a bit. Just go here.